January and we're still using that opener. I don't know. It just feels weird to stop using it, okay? Maybe people who are binging this years later are kind of like, well, if you didn't tell me that this was January, I would have believed it. I would have just watched the whole thing thinking it was in October and thinking you were ahead of the game on scheduling.
Resident
Well,
Evil 0.
the criminal mind always sets up its own trap. There you go. Okay, so anyway, it's been a while. It's been a while because I've wanted to play this, but I keep getting blocked by somebody using my computer. I mean, they have a good reason to, opportunities and all that, but I don't know. Speaking of early January, though, I kind of want to talk about resolutions. Kind of. Don't worry, this isn't going to be a long rant where I just sit here and talk about it, though. It's going to be a long rant where I still manage to play the game. I don't know. Resolutions are one of those things that you either like them or you don't. I personally don't, actually. And this is very weird coming from me because I'm all about doing things for like a month at a time. I will be like, okay, this month I'm going to draw every day for an hour, and then I'll go and do it, or at least I'll try. Yeah, Inktober didn't happen this year, or maybe it did and I'm just delaying it. I don't know. But when it comes to New Year's resolutions, though, it feels like so many people set themselves up for failure with them because it's either like a forever resolution, which, gosh, you know, by default that is not going to work, or it's I'm still learning the controls, by the way. Or it's one of those things where you're expected to do it for a whole year. And you know what? I feel like the better resolutions are the ones where it's just an actual objective. Whether that takes a whole year or not. Like, I don't know, I'm going to finish that shed I was building. That's a very good objective because you can probably get that done early. And then you'll be like, hey, I won. And you don't have to think, oh, I got this done early. That must mean it wasn't a real resolution. No, it was. It was. And I say this because my resolution is, of course, sadly time-based. It's like I'm trying to give up sugar. Because, I don't know, just weight gain, weight loss, etc. What was I doing? Let's check out Becca. Okay, I'm remembering controls. So she is up here now. And there's something behind her. Yeah, there's like a leech door. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I do not remember what on earth I was doing. Can I look at items? Empty bottles. That's pretty good. Can I switch? I cannot switch characters while on the map. That would have been a nice feature. So yeah, giving up sugar. That's pretty rough. That's pretty tough. Okay, so I can send things up that way. Does he have anything that she would want? Ink. And she can send the leech charm. Okay, well I want to check and see what he can do because I get the feeling I'm supposed to modify this leech charm in some way. I still haven't watched well, he's not even my favorite streamer, but he's up there. I haven't watched him finish Resident Evil 0 yet. Course, because then that'd be spoilers and stuff, and can't have that. I want every reaction on this to be legit. I want it to be organic, not, oh, I didn't see that coming, because I totally did. I did not mean to actually take the elevator. So yeah, I don't know. New Year's resolutions. I will say though that I am not letting it completely control me. Notice the fact, well actually you can't notice the fact because I don't have like the date posted in here or anything, but it's January 3rd and I'm actually still drinking like this well, close to boiling hot mug of hot cocoa. What is this? Ink. You know, maybe I'll go get that ink just to make me think. Okay, and green doesn't mean anything, does it? I don't think it does. So that's downstairs, that's upstairs. How do I... confused now. So that's just the church. Yeah, that's right. If you can call it that. Okay, I don't really see a reason to be here. I will go take the ink. I mean, I might as well. Because I'm here already. And it just makes sense. Maybe this place will populate with enemies, and I'll be like, well, no, I'm not going to get that ink. In fact, maybe I'll bring the ink downstairs. I'm sure I'm going to save again in the laboratory itself. What other fun New Year's resolutions are there, Cappy? Well, some time ago, I did actually buy a learning course on how to draw, and that was like back in July because FOMO, and it was on a good price, or at least seemingly a good price. And I was like, you know, it's actually not a very affordable price, but the more expensive something is, the more motivated I will be to do it. And I've just been putting it up because I'm just kind of burned out. And I don't mean I'm burned out on drawing, but I don't know, there's just so many like miniature rules that don't apply, that shouldn't apply, that do apply, that are super lame and terrible for my own mental health. Like, oh, you can't just copy someone else's drawing because then that means you're a fake. And then that extends to even using references. It's like, it doesn't make sense. And everybody, like every single person, every single how to get good at drawing person, like PCAT and stuff, or Matt, or whatever that guy is that does the shoot. I know his first name's Matt, but I don't remember his last name. Oh well, don't worry about it. Everyone's like, yeah, don't do this to yourself. Don't think that you can't use references. It's not cheating. You're totally allowed to do it. But there's this whole thing where if you do anything that's even remotely like somebody else, you have to like give credit or something. And I don't know. I'm just kind of talking. So it's locked from the other side, right? She can jump down. Well, maybe she can't actually. Oh wait, there's another hole up there. Okay, I didn't... Well, that door's locked too, though. Okay, well, you know what? Sorry, Billy, but we're going back to Becca. Rebecca. Is this... That's some sort of chemical, isn't it? Some kind of chemical. Put in the mixing set, why not? Green chemical in the set. Now, what did that do for me? Examine. Well, here's your chemical set and your green tea frappuccino. Appears to have a neutralizing effect on poisons. Okay, so I have something that removes poison now. I don't need to go back and do that. Or don't need to go to that one room that I've painstakingly tried to get to before. Alright, so here is some sort of an elevator thing that I can send things up and down, isn't that right? Let me see this. Send something to the reference room. You know what? Why not? I want to see if this works. We'll just send this and we'll see what happens. See, this is why I probably should play Resident Evil 0, like, or any horror game where you need to remember where you were and what you do. I should do it over the course of a 3-day thing and just kind of marathon it. It kind of sucks because I like the... I swear this wall looks breakable. I kind of like the interaction I can have with viewers. You know, you comment something, it's like, yeah, comment, and you comment back, and, you know, I can actually talk about that in the next episode, so I'm you know, interacting. One of my favorite Let's Players, though, who hasn't done anything in a few years, actually had a habit of... This is the thing, right? Yep. Okay, it is. His way of Let's Playing, though, was to... I'm going to give this back to her, because there's no way Billy has use for it. I just want to make sure that these two were connected, because it did not look like they were very connected on the map. But what he would do is, before he even uploaded the first episode, he'd have the entire thing recorded. And for a super long series, that's just, wow, crazy to me. Did I put it in? I did. Okay. Did I send it back up? I must have. I'm not going to pull it back out, though. I guess I could just leave it here, actually. Yeah, we'll leave it here. I don't know. I don't know what kind of inventory space I'm going to need. Okay. You know, this would help if I had recently watched what I did last, because I was actually... I think I might have confessed to this, but I was actually just trying to get myself killed so I could have a better chance at conserving resources. But I lived, and I was like, you know what? I'll keep it. Okay, so we got green chemical. There's something to do with gas. There's the red chemical. Appears to be device pumping gas next door. Device is empty right now. Here's some red chemical. I might as well. Yes. Mix to form a stripping agent. I wonder if I can just throw that away if I need to cure poison, you know. Or maybe I will need to stripping agent something else. Let's fill up poisonous gas so that, yeah. We won't let you stupidly do that. Everything looks very well used. So yeah. Anything resolution related for recording or Let's Play as Cappy? I have things in mind, and you know, I could just stop Resident Evil 0 right now and get started on them, but that doesn't feel right. I don't want to do that. Let's have a look at what these doors up ahead are. Now, as for hot chocolate, I do not, you know, maybe this is a hot take, ha ha ha, but I don't really like the prepackaged stuff like Swiss Miss or whatever, where you add hot water. It's always about adding hot milk, first of all. Maybe you can make things work like Swiss Miss if you're adding hot milk, but you know, the hot water with cocoa sugar powder actually makes me feel kind of ill. I'm not a fan of it. What this is like Dutch cocoa powder. This is a bottle. And this is no longer needed. I basically follow the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook recipe for it, except instead of oat milk, it's just milk. And, you know, the whole thing. And I add a bit more salt. Salt gross? No, it's not. Salt can be kind of interesting when it comes to... Teenagers climb down here. Okay, that's good to know. Salt and chocolate is one of those interesting combinations. In fact, salt and coffee also is kind of interesting, but I don't know. That might be a step too far. Maybe you're not ready for that, but your children are going to love it. But apparently some diners and other places actually have really good coffee because they add a little bit of salt. And I know I'm grossing you out just by mentioning it, but it's true. Like, the salt actually inhibits your tongue from picking up so much bitterness from the coffee itself that makes the regular coffee taste pretty darn good. Okay, let's have a look in this room and see what's blocking the way. Also, I've forgotten how to shoot. Okay, well, for one, it'd help if she had her gun equipped, so... Let's see, is it right bumper? Yes, it is. So, this door's locked. You can't open it. And yet, there's glass. Oh. No ink ribbon. Please tell me that they don't make it so you have to pick up the ink ribbon to make something happen. Like a liquor attacks, but only after you pick up the ink ribbon. So there's something there. Well, shoot. I'm a bit lost, guys. Let's see. Change floor. Select map. Why is the train you know what? That's fine. Don't worry about it. So this is the facility basement. And I don't see any items there. This is the laboratory. Training facility. I left a bunch of stuff here, actually. But nothing that is like a key. So, yeah. That can stay there. Oh no. I might be stuck, guys. Which, I mean, it kind of depends on how you subscribe to spoiler logs and stuff. Like, at what point do you give up and look it up online about what you're supposed to do? I have this little leech thing. What's it supposed to do? What happens when I plug the leech into that door? I want to see. I remember it didn't work, but I want to see, like, maybe there's some sort of a hint. I've already kind of forgotten where it was. I think it's in here. I'm just getting my bearings again. I have not made any progress whatsoever yet, though. I've picked up some ink from before. So important. And there's a dead zombie there. Well, soon to be zombie. Wait, maybe I need to talk to these things. It's been replenished with fresh bioorganic fluid. The surrounding equipment is running. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. There it is. Okay. So surely I should do something with this. Maybe I can put it into the poison gas chamber. Let's find out. I don't know if that's supposed to be what you're supposed to do, but hey, you know, why not? Alright, poison gas chamber. Do something. Appears to be a device for pumping gas in the next room. The device is empty right now, and I will not let you do anything. Well, can I go here and use it? Okay, let me examine it then. You've lost me, game. You've lost me. But you know what? Why not? Let's go plug it into the thing yet again. Okay. This door. And then at least it goes on there. Nothing happens. Maybe you're using the wrong key. At least she knows enough to do that, but at the same time, it's like, how do you know that? Captain, you are the exact player set that they invented yellow paint for. Oh! Here's some more chemical. You know what? Why not? The green chemical and stripping agent have been mixed to form a red chemical. Okay, so the more you add something, it'll take it away. Let me see what the red chemical does on its own. It doesn't appear to be useful by itself. Combine it with this. No? Okay, well, let's strip the leech some more then. Yes. Okay. Now we have stripping agents. combine. Nope. Use? You don't need to use this now. Okay. I'm lost. This is Sonic 3 in the 90s all over again. Hey. We'll find you, just so that this is here. Operating table's been overturned. Seems like it happened recently. Okay, so I'm feeling like we're not making any further progress with Rebecca. Let's check out what Billy can do, which is seriously not much. He can explore this room and the rest of the training facility, but there's like nothing else. Do you have anything interesting? Just ink. And a lighter. Was there anything about... You know what's funny is that I remember there being like some sort of a red and blue code. Okay, so he's like a 4, red 4, double, so 8, red 8, blue 2, half, so red 8, blue 1. But I don't know what to do with that information. This is my first time playing it. Just gonna reiterate that I have never played Resident Evil 0 before. It feels like Resident Evil 1 made for people who thought Resident Evil 1 was too easy. Both in terms of puzzles and in terms of combat, because those monkey things are ridiculous. Okay, let's try burning the leech. I feel like maybe this will do something. Da, 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 da. You. I mean, this is the only way that Billy will ever see the leech, is by sending it to him. So clearly he needs to do something with it, right? Alright, close it. Thank you. Be kind. Close elevator doors or whatever these things are. Okay. You were my last hope. Okay, we'll keep the leech. Rebecca has had it long enough. It's time for Billy to watch over it. So this goes back upstairs, or up elevators, if you will. One more time. Let's try opening this. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Why is there a door here when there's no door here? Huh. 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 I don't know what to make of it. Let me see what this little plaque says. You can see a set of stairs leading up, but they're collapsed and can't be used. This might take a while. But at the same time, it's authentic gameplay. It's authentic reactions to how things go. Wasn't there something in the church that I could... the altar just said it looked kind of unsettling in some way, right? There wasn't something like, oh, there's a little leech-shaped relief here. Right? Also, I hear something moving out here. Okay, so let's check it. But yeah, I'm trying not to make it so that I'm so controlled by the whole time frame thing. It doesn't have to start on January 1st. Sprites are of divinity. You can't help but sense something ominous about it. Okay. I can't help but think that we gotta do something with this leech somewhere we've been before. But I don't really feel like the game made whatever before memorable enough that I'd be like, hey, I know a place I should go. And then they filled the whole place with more enemies, so it's even more punishing to do that. I don't know. If your game has the right difficulty, but only because the player played it before and they know like major events that are going to happen, I just don't know. I feel like that's what hard mode is for people who think it's too easy because they know, oh yeah, you need this and this for this part. So that way you can kind of get around that. Kind of like, I don't know, it's an RPG Maker horror game, but The Witch's House. There's a bunch of things that happen, and when you play the game on hard mode, it's funny because it will happen in a completely different way. And then, like, it throws you off a bit. So this is done, right? I feel like it. What's that? Hunting gun. Okay. Well, I just don't remember anything important. Blue herbs. What else do you want from me? A blue sculpture specially shaped in the form of a leech. I'm sensing nothing here. Okay. Okay, wait. I should go back. I should combine the knife with leech. Maybe that's what matters. Something pumping gas. I feel like that's the only open puzzle at the moment, is that little gas room thing. Yes, take the knife. And I don't think this will do anything, but yeah. Better to check than not, I guess. Why do I put myself through this when I could just look up what I'm missing? Because I will never experience this again. I guess. I think I can probably play Resident Evil 0 10 years from now and not be as lost ever again. So blue means I'm there. So this is facility basement. I really don't think there's anything important down here. There shouldn't be, right? Then what am I missing? You know what? No, I don't know what, actually. I'm still lost. But I feel like... Did I go into the wrong room? I mean, I kind of did. I don't really need to be here. Yeah, I want to check what's down and to the right. Down and to the east, if you will. South and to the east. So we'll do that. Blue 1, red 8. Blue 1, red 8. I still don't know what that means. Blue 1, red 8. There's been nothing that really kind of makes me think about that. Let me check down here again just to get the map. I think this is facility basement, but I'm just being sure. And I am correct. So that's a hole. I hate doing this, but I'm going to double check things, I guess. I did have to run through here real fast because Rebecca was dying or falling or whatever, and I was being attacked by monkeys. Okay, if I remember correctly, this zombie should still be alive, and I left him alive because I'm nice like that. Monitor isn't displaying anything at the moment. Are you sure? Okay, I think this might be a dangerous room, so let's just, check real quick and leave. I don't want to waste shotgun shells here. Okay, so this is where I had to do something with the power, and now you can't do anything anymore. Okay. Oh my gosh. I could use some of that yellow paint about now. Okay, don't walk into the zombie. I mean, I'd kill it. I think you stomp its head by default, but at the same time, it still takes a bit of health off you, and why even let that happen? Okay, so let's check here. I think this is going to be full of monkeys. Yep. Okay, I'm out. I get the feeling that I'm fine. I must be missing something over where Rebecca is. That's the only thing I can think of. So, do I need to walk Billy all the way back there? Maybe, but just to be sure, like I said, let's check the southeast. I think that's going to be what we're doing. Of the second floor, I should say. Red 8, blue 1. Red 8, blue 1. What could it mean? Well, there's that. But I don't need to worry about that, because I'm not going to do anything up here. We're going to go in here. Comfort me, hot chocolate. I have the leech with me. Referring to Billy. So I feel like we might be on the right track. Maybe. I think I killed every, what they called leechmen. I think I killed every leechman here. And even if I didn't, I think the leeches bother me. I'll just get around them with Billy or something. Or I'll die and reset. I don't know. It's a window. These papers look like they once contained images of something, but they've long since deteriorated beyond use. So here's this. From the looks of it, someone was using these machines until very recently. Is this where that one guy was? I'm going to call him Lucius. Or was this where Wesker and Birkin were? Hasn't been used in a while. Okay. So there's nothing else I can do here, right? Let's check the other rooms. Hey guys. This very tough wooden door that I could easily just knife open or something. Still kind of surprised Billy can play the piano. But then that's, you know, a pleasant surprise. It's not like, oh, you shouldn't be able to. You were in the military, that means it's illegal to play the piano. Cabinet is stocked with small bottles. Okay. You know, I could use those small bottles, just saying. The battery stand. Oh, there's a couple more rooms to check, I guess, but I'm really not seeing anything fantastical happening. Leeches are annoying. Let's check this room first. No, this is where it came from. I just didn't want to lose some health to the dang leeches. What do you want from me, game? Okay, this door. And more leeches. I think that means I killed them with a gun, because if you kill them with the Molotovs, they don't make leeches, they just die. You know, they burn to death or something. Floor is littered with bone fragments. Let me do something with this leech charm, huh? Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. I don't know. I'm thinking this whole time, I'm like, am I going to edit this? Am I going to just fast forward through it? And yet I can't help but think somebody else out there must have played Resident Evil 0 and got stuck at this exact part. And it's just so cathartic for whoever they are. Door on the left. Billy's left. To see somebody else get stuck in the same spot, to get frustrated with the same enemies, to be like, you know, Resident Evil 0 really tried to be Resident Evil 1 and kind of succeeded, but at the same time, man, does it feel like it's not as well designed. No offense to whoever loves this game to hell and back or whatever. Various machine parts. What could they have been building? That's a great question. Can I put the leech in the vice? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? No? Well, this was the last room for me to check, really. Oh, wait. No, I checked that room. Okay, so we're done here. I think we're done with the training facility in general. I just wanted to double check everything. And if we're not, well, it's going to be really surprising when I find out I should have checked somewhere else or whatever. Which way? Western man. The other door, actually. I stepped on some leeches, though. That counts for something. I am statistically making the mansion, training facility, whatever this is, safer. Ugh. Okay, so I'm not going up that way. I don't need to go up that way. In fact, I don't really need to go all the way back with Billy. I can just leave him here. Yeah, tell me about it, Rebecca. So she's up here. There's a door there that I can't access. I did not mean to close the map. First aid spray, bottles, ink, miscellaneous sundries. How is that door there red? And why? Can pump gas into this little chamber. I don't remember coming across anything like that. I can't help but think that I'm like supposed to throw a grenade at the brick wall or something to open it. So that goes in there. Let's go across. What's this door? It's locked. Helpful. Oh. Maybe I need to check this other room really, really well. Oh, wait. Peering down, you can see a set of stairs below. It's too dangerous to climb down from here. Well, there's a button. Press it. Okay. There's no need to press it anymore. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into another room just so that it's not bothering me, I guess. Alright, we're here, everybody. I don't think I'm going to fast forward to here, but I'm going to tell you can fast forward to here, and you know what? You might as well take it. But yeah, I finally found the button I was supposed to hit. And also, as much as I'd love to throw Molotovs at with Billy, Billy's Molotov throwing action sucks. But it's still probably a better idea than shooting it with 12 gazillion shotgun shells and still taking a whole bunch of damage. I don't know. I think Billy doesn't throw as far or as fast Molotovs as Rebecca. So we'll stock up on those on the way, I think. I think we have the ability to do this. Also, canonically, it makes more sense for Billy to throw Molotovs because he has an actual lighter, whereas Rebecca somehow just has them lit. I don't know. I didn't write the game. I'm feeling better now. I feel like we've really made progress. How long did that take? 45 minutes. 45 minutes to find a button that was just kind of barely on camera. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the map. Grenade launcher. And Molotovs. Okay, so I definitely have things I can do. I feel like Molotovs are probably the answer here. Yes. How many do I get? That's a decent amount. Okay. And I say I feel like Molotovs are the answer here because if I use the grenade launcher, well, you can't really throw Molotovs at a giant flying bat. Okay? And I'm kind of using that previous boss that I beat as the go-to standard for this whole thing. Whereas you can shoot a grenade launcher. Okay, so here's what sucks, is that as soon as Billy gets down there, he's going to be attacked. Okay. Let's equip this. And, yep, okay. I just need to get 3 on him, and then I win. Here we go. I don't know, tiny elevators will always remind me of a very particular part of Resident Evil 8. I didn't play it, but I did, you know, kind of watch my brother as he played through it. Kind of reminding him of where things were. Okay. Yeah, throw. That works. Man, people were not kidding about how slow he is to throw. There. More red chemical. How am I doing on health? Fine. Yeah. Okay, so it's a good thing I brought the leech with me then. I didn't even read it. The lock has been released. Oh, now it's a door. With the leech item on it. That's cool. Alright. Input regulation coil. Why not? There's something else here. A paper, or a photo, actually. Oh, hey, look, it's Lucius. I think. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation in 1939. What? You got the old photograph. Huh. Yeah, this would be a cutscene where Billy's alone because...
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son. Or grandson.
Sure. Why not? Oh, a ceiling fan. Mysterious objects are floating in the water. Oh, man. I would like these bullets. Tell you what, I will put them on the map. Yeah, that's fine. I touched them, therefore I will remember them. Is this something you can grab? It looks like an item. He kept us waiting for a button? That's nothing. It looks like a grabbable item, but it isn't. It just kind of stands out because it's like gold and stuff. Okay, so this is probably an unlocked door. Let's assume that the shotgun will be helpful here. And it will. I forgot what button actually pulls the trigger, though. Sucks to be me. Alright. Was it the blue button? It's definitely A. Okay. I don't know. I was just pressing it to throw grenades, and I just don't know, okay? Yeah, I knew it. Okay, was that the best use of shotgun shells? Oh, okay. Probably not. A variety of expensive looking art supplies. For some reason, just looking at them sends a chill up your spine. somebody link me like a 3-hour video on YouTube about things you missed in Resident Evil Zero. Like, oh, these pearls were found in Resident Evil Revelations 2, and they indicated this or that. Despite a few cracks, this pot looks like a valuable work of art. Stop twitching, your heads are gone. This picture is composed of 4 separate sheets. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. It looks like The Last Supper, but it's mixed up. The one on the far right should be like in the middle somewhere, isn't it? I'm not an expert on paintings, especially that one, but I do know that Jesus sat in the middle. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go place the ink back a bit. This explains, though, why there's a item elevator for the 2 leech charms, though. No, I did not install the door skipping mod. I don't know how, and I'm not like afraid to, but I get the feeling that it's going to require a new file to work or something. So let's see, was it... This is the door. Yeah, I'm going to leave the ink over here. I think I'll leave the Molotovs as well because I'll know when I need them. Okay. This is a good spot. Leave. And leave. And I don't know what to do with this, what is it? Input regulation something. Necessary to get the cable car moving again. Well, you know, that kind of helps. I don't know when we're going to need that. So I will go ahead and leave this here too. Is it visible? It's perfectly visible. Alright, good. Let's go get that leech, send it up to Rebecca. Rebecca can go to the next place. And we're golden. Despite all the time I had to spend backtracking, well, if I just knew about the button. What's this? Looks like some kind of chemical. You'll need a container to carry it. Yep. Is this locked? It is. I might as well at least check and see what kind of... Oh. It's a device for entering a combination, but it's missing a part and can't be used. Okay. So yeah, it is locked. I may know a thing or two about how to get in there. Blue 1, red 8. Yeah, in here. I'm guessing if you're good enough at the game, you could just slip in here, grab both things that were here, and then just leave before the zombies get up or even see you. But hey, we just had a conversation about that and how, you know, things that require you to know the game beforehand are kind of, I don't know, silly. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about XCOM. I do want to start an XCOM Let's Play. That's not my immediate plans, though. But one thing that kind of got me about it was how much you needed to know about how the game works. Like, for instance, the enemy is actually leveling up as you do, depending on what kind of things you do. Like, if you leave behind people, then they get research bonuses because they're experimenting on your people. Kind of disgusting. But, well, there it is. Okay, that's the... Okay, so we want to go in this door. And, you know, like, a huge part of it is about having satellites, but the game only, like, kind of, you know, hand waves over satellites a little bit. It's like, oh, hey, you can get more money if you launch a satellite here, and then that's it. Or it lowers the panic in a certain region or something like that. And, you know, that's all well and good, but, you know, then you need to know all about the whole jet planes and taking things down, and, oh, hey, you need interceptors with this much missile power usually. I don't know, it just feels like it's a game that's meant to, you're meant to play it and lose, and then you're meant to play it again and then win. Rebecca. Rebecca. Alright. My controller was on, I was just being funny. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Whoops. Just, you know, reviewing how to shoot. It's important. You know, let's take these with us as Molotovs. Take the bottles. Yes. Oh. Well, it's not terrible, but I don't know. I don't have a whole lot else to say. Let's take the 3 bullets I left behind somewhere. Yes, okay. I still can't believe that I was, well, I can believe I was going to play this on hard, but I'm so glad I gave up on that so quick, because this would be, it's frustrating enough on normal. And we're done here. Okay. What do I leave behind, though, to get the leech charm? And I'm thinking it's probably going to be the 3 pistol bullets. It just makes no sense. Because if I leave behind the Molotovs, well, as soon as I find one of those rubbermen, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'll be like, hang on, let me go get my Molotovs. Did I misplace where the item elevator was? It just doesn't feel like it should be in the same room as the leech door, is all I'm saying. Okay. There's something inside. That's right. Yeah, I know. Let me just put something down. Something, I mean 3 pistol bullets. Could have been 4, Cappy, but you just had to shoot the air, didn't you? Yes, that air had it coming. Green leech. Something. I don't think I need to strip it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Finally, we're making real progress now. I might not have been looking at the door. Yep. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, because that other door was blue and this one's green. And now we can do this. The lock has been released. Well, now that that's done... what do I know about the next room? It doesn't look like a boss room. Let's go. Let's see how it is. I hear something. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get that first aid spray. I get the feeling it's going to be a secret leech man or something. And, you know, when it comes to Rebecca, yellow HP means red HP. It can get redder. Okay. He's just crawling at me, right? Pretty much. So you come into view. Camera. All right. Interesting. Why'd you come in here with full inventory, Cappy? I don't know. Oh. So what was going on in here? It's a corpse in a body bag. You get the feeling it was just stuffed in there. Okay. So this is... Oh. Jump scare. These containers look like they're used to store dead bodies. A strange smell emanates from inside. Red, orange, okay. And then I can't get through here. That's fine, though. Let's drop off some things in the next room, I guess. Didn't I put bullets down here? Yes, okay. I'm going to put them in the gun. Leave. Why do I have shotgun shells with me? Why don't I give those to Billy? Let's do that. Send something to the reference room, of course. I think I'll leave the grappling hook gun here too. Okay, now I have room for everything pretty much. Yes. Yes, okay. I'm remembering, guys. Careful, I really need these leech charms to act as keys to the door to a very high traffic area like the morgue. I mean, granted, maybe he could have handled the morgue responsibilities alone, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Sterilizing agent. Okay. That's the gas pump thing. And I think I can just take everything and leave and never have to come here again. Which would be great in case like things start breaking out of the body containers or something, because it's so quiet. Alright, well. Huh. I'm going to be honest. I think if whoever made Resident Evil 2 made this, that would have happened. I'm not disappointed, but I am a little bit. Okay, so it's done. Let's go ahead and get the shells with Billy real quick. Yes. Okay, good. Well done. And we will wait here for in case she needs to do something else. Now that one zombie's going to be getting up now, right? That's how this works. Well, he's right there. He's right there. A small tank containing a chemical agent that could be used to sterilize rooms contaminated by a virus. Well, I don't think it has anything to do with poison gas necessarily, but so as soon as I pump this in, he gets up. Maybe I can run around here and get some shots off here. I don't know. The only thing I'm concerned about is that I have orange health. And I did not bring in the first aid spray. It took me a minute. I'm playing so careful for someone who doesn't know what he's doing. Where did I leave that? right next to the grappling hook, apparently, but it's unviewable, or I can't see it. So, let's see. I think this is it. Okay, good. I don't know, I still feel like one bite might kill Rebecca, and I'm going to be so angry with me if that's what happens. Well, Cappy, you know, this is a good time to save then. You know, you're right. Especially since Billy is right next to, a typewriter. And ink. Take the ink ribbon. Here's a typewriter. Record data, of course. I've been through so much. You know what? Yeah, let's just overwrite this one. I know it makes me look the worst because I spent 45 minutes looking for something that was right there this whole time, but, well, it makes sense to me. And now we can switch back. Okay. Now I don't really mind if I die. I'm not going to try to die, but, you know, I don't mind. Uh-huh. Multiples. It's going to be the tiniest room in the game. You know what? I believe you take bonus damage from being a bit from behind. Good thing I found all these bullets. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Now, how are we looking? This game confounds me. I had heard that, you know, there's so much hidden behind the scenes to make it more harrowing. Like how much health you actually have. Breeding room key. I mean, she could dress the part. But let's not be weird. Too late for that, I'm afraid. But anything else in here? Appears to be a device for pumping gas out of the room. Of course. Well, I'm glad that didn't kill me. That wouldn't have sucked. Even though I just saved. Alright. Breeding room key, though. I don't remember. I'm only using one stick to rotate this, by the way. That's why it's so hard to do this. Actually, you can use both sticks. Okay, so that... Okay. It's still hard to rotate it. Okay. I bet y'all find out what that is. It's gotta be that room to the right or the room up above, right? It could even be the room for Billy, actually. Huh. Let's try both before we send it. Use the breeding room key. You don't seem to need this key anymore. Okay, throw away. Yeah, sure. So, what's that look like? It looks like there's going to be enemies in there. And I say that only because it's got, like, this bend to the room. Do I have... I have Molotovs. Okay, so that should be good. Let's walk and check. A number of broken cages lie stacked up. They all bear traces of having been smashed open from the inside. I always find that to be an interesting detail. One of those. Okay, so question. Can Billy send the shotgun? And the answer is, I don't think he can, actually. Let's find out. Not that way. Yeah, that's right, this way. Actually, before we even go there, let's just check Billy. Okay, so unequip that, please. Just see if you can send it. Yes. Item's too large. So, Rebecca, you and your mighty pistol. How you feeling about this? Feeling pretty good, right? Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so which way to the breeding room again? Behind me. Oh, man. This is it? Yep. Alright. Two of them. Okay, so maybe this cage is about the same height as a human. I wonder what they were raising in there. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. A little wasteful, I will admit. Yeah, grab the thing, Rebecca. We're just here to get this, and then we're gonna leave. I'm not fighting these two with the pistol. It just... I don't think I have actually have enough ammo for it if I wanted to. And I feel like Resident Evil, at its peak, is supposed to kind of make you want to do things like that. And so I will say, you know, bravo Resident Evil for pulling that off in this case, but... I don't know. It's one of those things where you can't do that after setting expectations. Like, you started the game and you had to kill all the zombies. It's the go-to tactic. It is meta, the most effective tactic available to kill everything because passageways are so tight. Yeah. Also, I think I technically could have come up here as Rebecca with the grenade launcher and probably a bunch of acid rounds. I'm sure somebody who's good at the game probably did that and they killed all the hunters. I don't hold that against them. Just, you know, it's like, I didn't know I could do that, and now I can't because it was a one-way way with the grappling gun. Grappling hook gun. Okay, so we have the dial. We have the Toto dial. I'm going to leave the ink here. And equip the shotgun. I know how to reload this. And I guess I'll take the Molotovs, even though he's not particularly good with them. Couldn't hurt. What's that? Oh, it's that thing. Well, we're supposed to, like... Yeah, I'm full. I'll leave it here. I'm sure it's fine. We're supposed to, like, make a car go with it or something, and I haven't even seen that because all the trains are tipped over. Okay, so we're going to put the dial here. Missing a part and can't be used. You mean this one? Device is working again. Enter combination? Sure. So it was blue 1, red 8, right? Four digits. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe it's 0108. Zero 0801. $19.39. Let's try that. Because 4 digits is begging for a date. 19. I'm going to assume that left and right movements don't matter, and you know you can just do it as close as you want. What do you mean? Okay. Four. Oh. 4821. I think. Okay, so maybe that's how it works. I might have been on the right track. 4 8 2. And just to keep this whole theme of going clockwise the whole time, 1. So it starts with 4, 1, 8, 2. Or maybe it was, let me read that again. Alright, so it's 4, 8, 2, 1, right? Did I do 4, 8, 2, 1? I feel like I did. I think I did 4812 actually. No, I did 4821. I remember going unnecessarily all the way around. Was there a hint in here? Today under Dr. Marcus's orders to change the platform entry code. Later asked him what the source of the entry code was. He told me it was based on something significant in his children's growth. But the director is a loner, he isn't married, and he sure doesn't have any children. So it's a hint that's in here. 4 leeches. Double their numbers. And then lost 2. So 4, 8, 6, 3. Okay. Because it's 8 minus 2. I think this is it. 4, 8, lost 2, and then something about half. Alright, yay. Figured it out. That feels good, actually. Not great, but, you know, good. Alright, so how are we doing in terms of health? Could be better. Could be better. Yellow will work, though. I'm imagining that there's only zombies in here. If anything. Oh, it's a cutscene.
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here. Over.
Billy,
Oh, now
I
you
found
jump
something here
over.
that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
Okay, so I definitely want the cable car thing in here, I would think. Billy. Okay, good. He jumped over that. Capcom. Missed opportunity. You could have let me jump over the grating too. Maybe just that one grating, but you know, I'd be like, oh, hey. You know, it's kind of like how things can only happen in cutscenes, like ordinarily invincible character, well, not invincible, but you know, the players playing them so they're invincible can die in a cutscene. It'd be like that. I have the cutscene ability to jump over railing, and you could have given that to gameplay me, but no, you didn't. Okay, so he says let's regroup, but I remember there's like no actual way for her to get down, and several ways for her to get funky. Okay, so only I know the code to get in here, which is a very important transit system which everyone uses, I'm sure. What's the code? I'm not telling you because it's leech related. Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. There's a lever here. Pull it. Sure. Okay. And what's that? Cannot carry this right now. Okay. Well, let me find a place to get the, it doesn't need to be getting any power. Can I just plug it in here? Ha ha ha. Nope. Okay. Well, this one over here, I can climb up it now. Yes. Oh. So we can rejoin. Okay, well that's great. Let me see. Let me see something. An hour and 23 minutes. Yeah, I think that's probably about the right amount of time. Tell you what. Let's just go ahead and save here real quick. I think I want to like grab a whole bunch of things I left behind in that one room. And I bet you there's a couple more things for me to figure out, but it feels like this is going to be, you know, the next episode is going to be the last one. I feel like that the last episode deserves to not have me wandering around for 45 minutes looking for a button, okay? That's just the way of it. That's how I feel, and also I need to use the bathroom. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. We got to play Resident Evil 0. First time blind. I don't know what I'm doing clearly, and it shows. But hey, you know, I'm making it. You only get to play a Resident Evil like this once. Or you only get to play Resident Evil for the first time once. And I wanted to do this on camera, so, you know, now we can all see how funny I am with missing things. So, I will see you guys next one. Bye.